Voila! Hey guys, welcome to Ann's Maths Club. My name is Nyakinyo Gadura, or you can call me Mwalimu Ann. Today guys, we are still on the topic Surds. We actually did like 2 examples yesterday, just the basic, and today we are going to further, questions still on the topic Surds. So I'm hoping you guys are going to enjoy this session. You're going to understand. Yeah, so today we are only focusing on doing just 2 questions, just to make you further understand. So the first question that you're going to look at is this 2 over 7. So assume you've been given this question and you've been asked to calculate it. So we know that here on the denominator they're in surds form. So what you need to do when given such, you can just you cross multiply. You multiply this with that 2 and this with this other side. So let's do it practical. It becomes 2. You multiply with 3 plus 7. Then on this other side, remember here we have a negative sign and it's 2. We multiply with root 3 minus root 7. And here down below, what you need to do, you multiply the 2. So 3 minus root 7, multiply with 3 plus root 7. So basically this is what you're supposed to do when given such a question. So when opening it, you can, like I always encourage students, you can actually start with the numerator, then you go to the denominator for you not to confuse. So 2 multiplied by 3 becomes 6. 2 multiplied by the root 7 becomes 2 root 7. Why? Is because you multiply the outside 2 times 1, and then the root is alone, so root 7. Then minus 2 times 3 is 6. Negative and negative becomes a positive sign. Then 2 times root 7 becomes 2 root 7. So when working out this, you can choose to the ones that are like 6 and 6. So 6 minus 6 becomes 0. Yeah, so they both cancel. And 2 root 7 plus 2 root 7, you add 2 plus 2 is 4, so it becomes 4 root 7. So this is your answer for the numerator. So now we go to the denominator, that is 3 minus root 7 times 3 plus root 7. So 3 times 3, what you need to do here while expanding, you take this 3 and multiply with this whole, so it becomes 3. You multiply with 3 plus root 7, then minus root 7, you multiply with 3 plus root 7. That is how you're supposed to do. And I took this minus because minus 7, you come in and get it minus 7. So this becomes, just to move the book there, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times root 7 becomes 3 root 7. And 7 times 3 becomes minus 3 root 7. Remember, because of the negative sign. And negative times positive becomes negative. Root 7 times root 7 becomes 7. So again, here we look at the like terms. We can see 9 minus 7 is 2. Plus 3 root 7 minus 3 root 7. 3 minus 3 is 0, so these 2 will cancel. So you're left with 2 as your denominator. So your answer here will be 4 root 7 over 2. And this you can cancel by 2, 1, by 2, 2. It becomes 2 root 7. So this is your answer when given such a question. Let's now look at the last example. So we've been given a question 1 over root 6 plus root 3 plus 1 over root 6 minus root 3. Remember, like what we have done in the previous example, it's like you're cross multiplying, so it becomes 1 times root 6 minus root 3. This is in the denominator, plus there's a positive sign, 1 times root 6 plus root 3. And then you divide denominator by root 6 plus root 3. You multiply now the 2. You multiply. So when given this, remember you start with the numerator in order for you not to confuse. So while opening the brackets, basically this becomes 1 times root 6 becomes root 6. 1 times negative root 3 becomes negative root 3. 1 times root 6 becomes, plus root 6. And 1 times root 3, positive. Positive times positive is positive root 3. So when given such, what you need to know, you can now, combine the ones that are like. And remember we said in like surds, they have the same irrational numbers. So here we have this and this, they have the same irrational number. And 3 and 3, they have the same now irrational number. So root 6 plus root 6, this is the same as 1 and 1, becomes 2 root 6. Minus 3 plus root 3, the minus and positive, so it's like 1 minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0, so they cancel. So your answer for the numerator becomes 2 root 6. That's how you calculate it. So now let's go to the denominator, which is root 6 plus root 3 times root 6 minus root 3. So root 6 times root 6, while opening the brackets, like I said, you take root 6, you multiply with this whole root 6 minus root 3. Then you take plus root 3, you multiply with again this. So root 6 times root 6, this becomes 6. Root 6 times, let me just show you how it becomes 6, but you can see like how we had done yesterday. Root 6 is the same as 6 raised to a half times 6 raised to a half. So using the indices, since the base are the same, it becomes 6 a half plus a half. Since it's multiplication, we add the powers. So a half and a half becomes 6 raised to 1. So your answer is 6. So your answer becomes 6. That is how the 6 is coming about. So it becomes 6. Root 6 times minus root 3 becomes 18. 3 times 6 again becomes 18, but the sign is positive. Remember here the sign is negative. And positive and minus becomes minus. 3 and 3 becomes 3. So again, joining the like terms, this will cancel and this, because remember there is like a 1 before, so minus 1 plus 1 is 0. So it becomes 6 minus 3 is 3. So your denominator is 3. So your answer becomes, numerator is 2 root 6 over 3. So this can be 2 over 3 root 6. So that is your answer. Yeah, so we've actually done the 2 examples. I'm hoping you've understood. So basically what you need to understand here while tackling questions under surds, you need to, in order for you not to confuse, you can actually choose to work, find the denominator first, then you find the numerator first, then you can find the denominator, just to keep your work neat and also not to confuse. And also another thing that you need to check is while working with the signs, when multiplying the positive times negative, the negative times negative, positive times positive. And we actually have, I have a video on, the signs, so you can actually go and see the previous videos and, on the indices, so that you can understand how to, come up with such. Also, when multiplying the root of 6 and the root of 6, we also use, indices, and I have, a video on the same topic. So just to urge you, like, this thing is not easy. We just find ourselves confusing, with a little part. You can just mess one sign and everything changes. So just be careful on the signs and, and how you arrange your work. So thank you so much for viewing. I'm hoping you guys are understanding and enjoying. Yeah, so bye.